This because, today if you hit too hard, right? They hit too hard, 15 yards, throw him out of the game. They had that last week. I watched for a couple of minutes, and two guys just really beautiful tackle. Boom, 15 yards. The referee gets on television. His wife is sitting at home. She's so proud of him. They're ruining the game, right? They're ruining the game. Hey, look, that's what they want to do. They want to hit, okay? They want to hit, but it is hurting the game.
Now, what do you know about chronic traumatic encephalopathy?
Encephalopathy.
You got it.
All right, yeah.
It is a disease.
Oh, is that the thing that football players get?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I've heard about that, yeah.
So it was discovered by a Dr. Bennett Omalu, a forensic pathologist. He first diagnosed it in 2002. I talked to him on the phone, and here's what he said.
God did not intend for us to play football. Traumatic brain injury of all types would increase any individual's propensity to engage in violent and criminal behavior.
So it's caused by traumatic impacts to the cranium, and it results in a protein buildup in the brain's blood vessels, which affects cognitive function and can even lead to loss of neurons over time. There are no visible symptoms, but as the proteins continue to build up, the disease can affect behavior in the following ways. It can cause depression, mood swings, violent tendencies, and criminal behavior.
Interesting. There's no way to test for that?
At this point, it can only be diagnosed after death because they have to cut up the brain.
Oh boy.
So in the past 5 years, there are 3 former NFL players who committed suicide. All 3 of them had CTE. So Dr. Omalu said he would, quote, bet his medical license on OJ suffering from CTE.
Americans, because of our idolization of football, we directly or indirectly look the other way.
So OJ's got CTE.
But we won't know until he's dead.
Right. Huh.
Anyway, that's the juice, baby.
That's the juice. Man, that's fun.
Name, CTE. And it's not just found in boxers, but in increasing numbers of football players, even causing some people to question the future of the NFL. So people have always known that playing tackle football causes injuries. Okay, I'm gonna play football and maybe I'm gonna break my legs. Maybe I won't be able to run when I'm 50. Players have known that forever, but what we didn't know is that playing tackle football can cause really long-term brain injuries. There's something a lot less sad about a 50-year-old who can't run versus a 50-year-old who can't think.
The things we do to one another, okay? Hell, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just tired and confused right now. That's why I say I can't say it the way I want to say it.
Over the past few years, a number of former players have committed suicide after battling depression. Afterwards, they gave their brains to science, and upon examination, they showed telltale signs of CTE. Scientists don't yet have a way of diagnosing CTE for sure besides doing an autopsy. So apart from the 50 deceased former players confirmed to have it, they can only suspect that hundreds more are living with it right now.
9, 7, 8, 4, 3, 2.
9, 7, 8.
For a while, the NFL was completely repressing research. They were telling players that concussions were a relatively safe type of injury to suffer. But with pressure mounting, the league changed course, settling a class action suit for $765 million and pouring money into CTE research. The issue hasn't gone away at all. The NFL has been trying to solve it, and it seems like they're putting genuine efforts into it, but it just might not be possible. In theory, concussed players are no longer allowed to enter games. They've moved the kickoff 5 yards down the field, so a lot more kickoffs become touchbacks, so you don't have the high-speed impacts happen when the kicking team is trying to cover the kick and tackle the player. They've changed the rules in terms of head-to-head hits. On defense, you can't use your head or your helmet as a weapon. If you're a running back, you also can't lead with your head to hit other players' heads. Those are the easiest things to target. They're kind of the lowest hanging fruit. They can't get rid of concussions entirely, those rule changes. Some concussions happen on the most random incidental plays. I mean, you have these huge, fast guys running at high speed, so even if you ban specific types of hits, we're still seeing concussions happen with alarming frequency. There's another problem. Even if they got rid of concussions completely, some of the scientists think that subconcussive hits, so even milder type of hits that we might not even notice watching on TV, also lead to CTE over time. They're still trying to figure that out, but if that were true, that would basically mean that the game of football as we know it is fundamentally unsafe.